There's so many things that keep happening in the gig space, all the news, all the drama, all the negativity, some positive things, but they get so overlooked by all the negative stuff. So there was something big that happened a few days ago that someone leaked and wanted to expose, but it turns out it just may be a lie. Right here on the Gig Grind Report.
Get Grind Report. Let's ride. Let's go. News from the streets. Now you already know. Click in to notice the gig life flow. Get Grind Report. Your daily show.
All right, guys, you may have seen the viral Reddit post that has been going around, taking the space by storm. Um, with some bold allegations about the gig apps that we've come to, either not like or love. You know what I mean? So, um, first off, I wanted to go into the post, the original post, then I wanted to go into my findings after the post. I didn't jump the gun on this one this time. I just wanted to make sure we had all the info before I, lit fire, lit fire here. So, first off, like always, please like, comment, and subscribe right down below. I would definitely appreciate it. We're just clicked over 900 subs on the channel. The goal is for me to get to 1K subs by the end of the month. Can we do it? It depends on my consistency, and I'm trying to be consistent. I'm going to be consistent. But let's go into this post because this may be a longer type video, maybe not, but it may be a longer video because I have a lot to discuss here. So let's go into the post. All right, so here we have the post. Like I said, grain of salt because I got some news to discuss right here. I'm posting this from a library Wi-Fi on a burner laptop because I technically under a massive NDA. I don't care anymore. So he's telling you he's at a library. That was first red flag for me. But anyway, I put in my 2 weeks yesterday, and honestly, I hope they sue me. I've been sitting on this for about 8 months, just watching the code getting pushed to production, and I can't sleep at night knowing I helped build this machine. You guys always suspect the algorithms are rigged against you, but the reality is actually so much more depressing than the conspiracy theories. I'm a back-end engineer. I sit in the weekly sprint planning meetings where product managers discuss how to squeeze another 0.4% margin out of human assets. Human assets is a huge thing to call us. That's literally what they call drivers in the database schemas. So, anyways, they talk about these people like they're resource nodes in a video game, not fathers or mothers trying to pay rent. Let's see. I don't know where we are here. First off, the majority. Where am I here? Let's see. Okay. First off, the priority delivery is a total scam. It was a pitch to to us as a psychological value add, also in quotes. Like I said in the title, when you pay that extra $2.99 to change the bootling flag in the order to JSON, but the dispatch logic literally ignores it. It does nothing to speed you up. We actually ran an A/B test last year where we didn't speed up the priority orders. We just purposely delayed non-priority orders by 5 to 10 minutes to make the priority ones feel faster by comparison. Management loved the results. We generated millions in pure profit just by making the standard service worse, not by making the premium services better. It's it. This is insane. You know what I mean? Like when you think about it, this is like hurtful. It hurts you. This is insane what he's saying. But the thing that actually makes me sick, and the main reason I'm quitting, is the desperation score. This is absolutely huge. Desperation score. Uh, we have a hidden metric for drivers that tracks how desperate they are for cash based on their acceptance behavior. This is wild. If a driver usually logs on at 10 p.m. and accepts every garbage $3 order instantly without hesitation, the algo tags them as high desperation. Once they are tagged, the system deliberately stops showing them high paying orders. The logic is, why pay this guy $15 for a run when we know he's desperate enough to do it for $6? We save the good tips for the casual drivers to hook them in and gamify their experience while the full-time timers get grinded into dust. This is just some bold claims, guys. I wanted to read all this just so you guys know what we're dealing with. Then there is a benefit fee. You've probably seen that $1.50 regulatory response fee or driver benefit fee that appears on your bill after your recent labor law passed. The wording is designed to make you feel like you're helping the worker. In reality, that money goes straight to the corporate slush fund used to lobby against driver unions. We have a specific internal cost center for policy defense, um, and that feeds directly into it. You are literally paying for the high-end lawyers that are fighting to keep your delivery guys homeless. This guy is just savage in this. And regarding tips, we're essentially doing tip theft 2.0. We don't steal them legally anymore because we got sued for that. Instead, we use predictive modeling to dynamically lower the base pay. Now, the tip theft thing, you know which company they're talking about. That was the DoorDash thing back in the day. So he's claiming, without saying the name because he's scared, but without saying the name, he is claiming right here that this is DoorDash, right there in that moment. And things like the driver benefit fee. He's claiming that it's DoorDash by the verbiage that he's using. Keep that in mind. Instead, we use predictive modeling to dynamically lower the base pay. Oh, my bad. I had the camera there. If the algo predicts you are a high tipper, then you'll likely drop $10 if offers the driver a measly $2 base pay. If you tip $0, it offers them $8 base pay just to get the food moved. The result is that your generosity isn't rewarding the driver, it's subsidizing us. You're paying their wage so we don't have to. I'm drunk and angry. Ask me anything before this gets taken down. This is the guy in the Reddit post that took the world by storm. I mean, this Reddit post was everywhere. Everybody's posting it. Everybody is talking about it. It is something that I saw and was like, man, this seems crazy, but it also seems far-fetched. So I didn't run with it at the time. I'm actually happy that I didn't. But you know, the claims that it was just made, we see who the claims were for. Let's see some of the responses. Let's see. Tony Hsu actually responded on Twitter X to this particular post right here. Holy is right, because somebody had just said holy to this that dropped. He said, "This is not DoorDash, and I would fire anyone who promoted or tolerated the kind of culture described." Oh, I got to move over to the side. Described in the Reddit post. There's so much wrong in this post. Dashers are not human assets. Having a metric like a desperation score is an abomination. We've never had a driver benefit fee. Why would you charge for faster delivery but not make it faster? We're not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but we work every day to make our platform better for everyone who comes to it. What's described here is appalling. And if true, whoever is operating in this manner should be ashamed. Man, the myth, legend himself with those words. So yeah, there's that. But then I'm like, man, he sounded passionate. He sounded passionate. What's going on? So we waited. I just waited. I waited till more information came out. And as expected for me, seemingly debunked everything that was said here, right here in this guy's post, right here. A lot of posts. This is a journalism, by the way. This is a journalist who did the research, called this particular guy who made this post. Right here. Let's get back here. All right. A9 poster pretended to be an Uber Eats software engineer and baited the internet to believe something completely false. The Reddit thread claiming that a major food delivery app is pocketing priority fees and driver benefit fees blew up a few days ago. It got the attention of journalist Casey Newton at Platformer. Casey reached out and started chatting with this person over Signal. He asked for evidence of the claims and got a photo of an Uber Eats badge of this whistleblower. So he's saying he worked at Uber Eats, actually. And a 14-page supposedly internal document uncovering damning things, except the badge is absolutely fake and AI generated, as is the document. I know because I worked at Uber. Still meet with people who work at Uber, and the badge has not changed. It looks nothing like the one in the photo. There is no Uber Eats badge. It is not green, and the title is obviously not on the badge. All right, next part. I would upload my own badge that I still have, but now I worry that doing so would make it easier for the next troll to create a more realistic badge. That's true. And eventually fool a less careful journalist. Casey figured out he is being baited and fed AI generated documents and confronted this poster, who then simply deleted their Signal account. He just deleted the account. A lot longer post by Casey with all the details and the fake 14-page AI generated here. I clicked it. It's just saying the same thing. He just put this in a short form for us right here. The problem is how it hold on. The problem is how it took this baiter a few minutes to generate plausible sounding lies, but hours for a journalist to figure out that it was all fake. And the lies keep spreading online. As Casey put it so well, the rapid spread of the whistleblower's posts illustrate yet another maxim they taught us in journalistic school. A lie can travel halfway around the world. Before the truth can get its boots on. With AI tools at their fingertips, hoaxers can make those lies travel even faster. All the claims were also false, as confirmed by Uber and DoorDash. If there was a whisper of truth to it, you can bet real whistleblowers would come out. There are thousands of people working at each company and even more ex-employees who would say something if there was an ounce of truth to this. And he's showing here the badge. Let me zoom in on this. Not much more zooming I can do, really. But this is the fake badge. This is the fake badge here. And this is their original post with the guy's confession. Yeah. So guys, I mean, it goes to show you, I knew it was gonna be a longer video. Sorry about that, but there was a lot to unpack here. This goes to show you just how quickly the AI world that we're in can just, holy crap. We just got to be careful what we're instantly believing now. We just, me and Marco talk about it. Marco, you guys might not know him on this channel, but Nova Hustles, he does gig stuff as far as like what I do on my other channel as well. But we were talking one day, and we were talking about how like the older people now, back in the day, you got the phone, the text messages and the phone calls, and they'll fall for these. we are becoming those older people when it comes to this AI generated stuff. We're going to be falling for this stuff left and right if we're not doing the due diligence to see what's real before we just come out and post, because it spreads. Negativity spreads like crazy, guys. It just does. It just always have. Negativity spreads. But yeah, I just wanted to clear that up. Wanted to give the evidence there of what's going on really when it comes to that Reddit post. And man, that's it would have been cool to have a something wild like that, but it's just not true. It's just not true. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. There's more coming. We're just rolling them out. I definitely appreciate you guys' support. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
Oh, oh, oh.